Kevin Rudd, Australian Prime Minister, is being put under pressure on immigration and the economy in the first debate of the country's election campaign. Rudd, who retook the Australian Labor Party leadership in late June, has repeatedly said he is the underdog in the September 7 national poll against Tony Abbott, the Conservative opposition leader. The pair are holding an hour-long televised debate in the national capital Canberra after a full week of campaigning which has seen them crisscross the country seeking votes. The latest Galaxy poll, published in Australia's Sunday Telegraph newspaper, shows that while it remained a tight race, Labor's primary vote fell from 40 to 38% while Abbott's Liberal National Coalition rose from 44 to 45%. In a two-party race between Labor and the Conservative coalition, the government was trailing 49% to 51%, according to the poll of 1,002 voters taken at the end of last week. "I'm looking forward to it because it's both of our chances to present directly to the Australian people what are our positive plans for the future." Opposition leader, Tony Abbott, "This election is very close," Chris Bowen, the treasurer, told the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. "It's very tight, we're the underdogs, but this election will be decided on the big picture." Al Jazeera's Andrew Thomas, reporting from Christmas Island where there is a detention center for migrants, said immigration would be a hot-button issue after Abbott accused Rudd of being unable to protect the country's borders. Kevin Rudd has announced a policy as tough as his political opponents, sending refugees to rudimentary camps in Papua New Guinea or Nauru, our correspondent said. Telling would-be asylum seekers that they'll never end up in Australia is supposed to dissuade them from getting on boats. But the tough border protection message is also for Australian voters. He said that though some voters are appalled by the policy and are holding weekly pro-refugee rallies in an attempt to promote the humanitarian case, only the small Greens party is putting refugee rights center stage. As well as immigration, the economy will feature as a decade-long resources boom is beginning to unwind, with the central bank this week scaling back its near-term forecasts for economic growth. That's the other big issue here in Australia, Al Jazeera's Thomas said. The economy seemed to be doing well by international standards but has dipped recently. That, too, will be top of the agenda. Abbott, who earlier on Sunday took part in a 14 km fun run from Sydney's Hyde Park to Bondi Beach, said he was ready for the debate at the National Press Club. "I'm looking forward to it because it's both of our chances to present directly to the Australian people what are our positive plans for the future," he told the country's 9 network television.